As promised, let's cross state lines and step into the blood-slick alleys of Depression-era Cleveland. Before Elizabeth Short, before the Dahlia, there was a killer who didn't just pose his victims. He dismembered them like puzzles. And some believe he was the first artist in this gallery of horror. Welcome to Cleveland, Ohio, mid-1930s. The Great Depression has flattened the city. Tent towns fill the ravines, and crime simmers quietly in the shadows of smokestacks and steel mills. Then, the bodies begin to appear, one piece at a time. The first was found in 1934. A man's lower torso washed up near the shore of Lake Erie, decapitated. Limbs severed, skin chemically treated like someone wanted to preserve it. The police called it a fluke, but the killer wasn't done. Not even close. By 1935, another victim was discovered. A woman this time, her body dumped in the Kingsbury Run area, decapitated. Blood drained. The head left nearby, staring up at the tracks. And then the pattern took hold. Victims were often homeless, often sex workers or transient laborers, always dismembered, always headless. At least 13 victims would be found, possibly more. The press named the killer the Mad Butcher of Kingsbury Run. But the people whispered another name, the Cleveland Torso Murderer. The cuts were clean, dissection-level precision. The heads were often boiled, flesh stripped, organs sometimes missing entirely, and many victims were never identified. They became known only by nicknames: the Tattooed Man Victim Number 8, the Lady of the Lake, a butcher, a surgeon, a collector of unclaimed names. The mayor at the time? Eliot Ness. Yes, the same man who took down Al Capone. And he couldn't catch the killer. He burned the shantytowns in a desperate bid to flush him out. But the murders continued, quietly, brazenly, almost mockingly. And then, just as suddenly as it began, the killing stopped. But decades later, a former Cleveland detective uncovered something chilling, a man who matched the profile. A man who moved to Los Angeles in the early 1940s, a man with surgical knowledge, dark tastes, and a very expensive home in Los Feliz. Sound familiar? Some believe the Cleveland Butcher became the Black Dahlia Avenger, that George Huddle was perfecting his craft in the slums of Ohio before taking it west, to sunshine, sirens, and stardom.